dim sum. Tonight the family is craving some. I don't have, normally I keep frozen ones in the freezer. I don't have some. So I have the ingredients with me. I will make it and record it. So here it is. Let's start cooking. First I'm going to start with cutting our Chinese cabbage. I'm going to use that to squeeze out the water from our cabbage. So I'll put it straight in there. Background of this dim sum. I believe it's the Asian name for a dim sum, but here in Australia we call it dim sum. And here I have about 3 cups of the fine chopped Chinese cabbage. I'm just going to sprinkle with some salt. And I'll let it sit there for a few minutes and then I'll squeeze out the water. Let's add more salt. I believe the salt will drain out as much water from the cabbage, and then we will squeeze with our material here. Squeeze out the water. Okay, let's move on to the next stage of our recipe. I have about 500 grams of pork mince. So we will add that straight to the bowl. And then I'll cut our shrimp, raw shrimp or prawns, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I'll cut them really fine. Okay, that should do it. I will add it to the bowl. I will leave the rest to add last. Next ingredient to cut is our shiitake mushroom. I have soaked them, okay, like that, very dry. Let's see what it looks like. So I've soaked them in the warm water for about 30 minutes or more. So I've squeezed out the water as well from the mushroom, and now I'm just going to slice them very fine. Now it's been sitting for a few minutes. Squeeze out the water I've got in there. See how much water it's in the cabbage. Okay, that should do it. Okay, so we're ready to assemble our dim sums. Our mix has been sitting in the fridge for about, it was supposed to be 10 minutes, but it's more than 10 minutes, so it's okay. The longer the better. We've got our dumpling pastry here. I'm going to roll them out a bit thinner. I have some already rolled before, so they're a lot bigger now. Just do one more and then we'll start assembling. holes and a little bit of oil on top. Fill up our paper so our dim sum doesn't stick when we steam them. Sit on our index finger and the pointy finger, just like that, and then we will try and, so obviously I need to add a bit more of the mix, and just like that, just bring it in, and then just press it down with the fork or spoon, and just like that, press it down, and let it sit in the steamer. Under these prawns, I put it aside. I'm going to cut them in pieces of 3 or 4, and then we will put it on top of our dim sums. We will steam it now for about 15 to 20 minutes. We will keep checking them as well, and we will come back and show you when it's ready. There it is, everyone. Our dim sums are ready. It's been steaming for about 20 minutes or more. Looks amazing, and I'm sure it tastes really nice as well. We are going to taste one. Just get that little one out. And I'm going to have it with Maggi seasoning. This is my favorite sauce to have it with. Really nice. I love the taste of the mushroom, the marinade sauce, and the cabbage and everything. Even the thin pastry goes really well. I hope you give it a try. Let me know if you do. That's my homemade dim sum version. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to subscribe, and like, and share the video with your families and friends. In the meantime, take care and be safe. We will catch up in the next episode. Bye for now.